Thank you for joining NextLabs. Today's topic we will be discussing digital rights management and reshare file access control. The use case in this scenario is sharing and reshare of files to control access to protected files. The business problem is the projects need to control access to files that they are sharing. The NextLabs solution is a project-based users sharing protected files across the projects and controlling access based on file attributes and revision control. In the demonstration, we'll be using 4 users: John Tyler, Jack, Marcy, and Greg. We will start off the demonstration by using Michael, who's part of Project Supply Chain Partner Collaboration Workspace. Here we can see that there are different members, Greg and himself, as well as different files that are available within that project. We'll also take a look in this case at Greg. As we noted, Greg's part of that same project as Michael. Again, he can see files that have been shared from this particular project, and here we will see the first file and the rights on that file with a revision 2. And then we'll look at a second file, and in this case the information shows that it's a revision 1 and there are no rights because that file has now expired. We can also take a look at files that have been shared. In this case, we'll see that the ACME and the supplier repository projects have also had files that have been shared by Michael and Greg from their project. Here we'll take a look at Jack. In this case, Jack is in another project, the supplier repository project. Jack can take a look at these shared files as well. Here we can look at the info and again see the rights on those files. Now we can go in and take a look at Marcy. In this case, Marcy can look at the projects. In her case, she's part of the ACME project. Again, she can also see files that were shared with her, in this case from Michael and Greg. Here we'll see the rights of the first file, as well as the second file. As we mentioned before, it's a revision 1, so it's expired. Here we'll go back into Michael. So we're going to go back to the originating project. Michael, as you remember, is the host of this supplier chain partner collaboration project. And Michael's going to go out and look at files that he's shared from his project. So there's 2 files out there that he has shared. In both instances, he's going to delete these files from the project. So here he'll delete the first file and now delete the second one. And now the files that he had been sharing are now deleted. When we go back in and look at Marcy, when Marcy goes back into her ACME project and takes a look at the files that were shared with her, they're no longer available. They don't exist at this point because Michael has gotten rid of them. And now the same thing will hold true for Jack. In this case, we have Jack, who's the supplier. He's going to go in and take a look at the files that are shared with him. And here we'll see there's no files available as well. So depending on the files, who's sharing them, and the content, you will or will not be able to have access to those files based on accessibility, and that's all controlled through SkyDRM and the rights that are applied to those files, as well as the revision levels in this case for files that will expire and no longer be valid for users to look at, whether they are shared or not shared across the different projects. This concludes our demonstration. Thank you.